Welcome to Lifestyle Reboot. I'm Meg Young, and I believe that true health isn't found in pushing harder, but in learning to listen to our body and energy. So many of us give and care until we're depleted, running on empty. But real resilience begins when we pause, breathe, and honor our limits. Our body's wisdom knows how to heal when we create space to listen. Yoga, mindful movement, and gentle reflection aren't just practices. They're lifelines. They help us restore what burnout has taken and our pathways back to clarity, balance, and a sense of possibility. We can begin to rebuild trust in ourselves and reconnect with what matters most. Here, you'll find practical body-based tools that support you in creating a life and a practice that feels nourishing, sustainable, and true to your values. And over time, these practices restore your energy, sharpen your clarity, and help you make decisions that honor your values. This is your space to learn, practice, and evolve at your own pace. It's time to begin. It's time to come home to yourself.
Hello and welcome. If you're a therapist in private practice and you can't turn your work off, even when the day is technically over, this video is for you. I'm going to start with something very simple. If your body is still braced after your last session, it's not a character flaw. It's not you being bad at boundaries. That's your nervous system doing exactly what it's been trained to do day after day, which is to stay on duty. So before we talk about anything else, I invite you to move with me for about 20 seconds if it feels okay for you. So if you want, I encourage you to put both feet on the floor, unclench your jaw, and let your shoulders drop. Roll your shoulders up, back, down, slowly 2 times. And press your feet down like you're gently rooting to the earth. Feel your spine get a little taller, not rigid, just aligned. Take 1 deep breath in and 1 long exhale out. Beautiful. I hear from therapists frequently that I'm done for the day, but my mind is still writing notes. I'm trying to be present with my family, but I'm replaying a session. I'm exhausted, but I can't rest because I'm behind. And the part that's hard to explain is it doesn't feel like stress. It feels like you're never fully off, like life is a waiting room between work tasks. This is the work to living loop. We want to be living to work, not working to live. I use yoga in my work, and one of the most practical things yoga gives us is an ethical and embodied way to ask 2 questions. First, what is true right now? Not what you should be able to handle, not what you handled 5 years ago, and not what you can muscle through on adrenaline. What's true right now in your body, your energy, and your capacity? And second, what would it look like to stop harming yourself in the name of being helpful? A lot of therapists are unintentionally doing violence to their own nervous system with good intentions. Staying available, overextending, squeezing admin tasks into the cracks of your life, and/or just absorbing the emotional weight and trying to metabolize it alone. So I want to share this with you because it can be a turning point for you. You can't build a sustainable practice on self-erasure. So let's talk alignment for a moment. Not as in posture like we were just doing, but in work structure. Having that match your actual life. When things are aligned, your mind isn't constantly negotiating with your body. You're not saying just push through while your system is saying, oh, I can't. So here's a small alignment check that you can do today if it feels right for you. Ask yourself, where am I leaking access? Is it email at all hours? Is it client messaging that has no container? Is it scheduling sessions back to back with no buffer? Is it telling yourself you'll catch up on notes later, which really means your evenings are never yours? So pick one and decide on a clean edge that your body can trust. For example, I respond to messages within 24 to 48 business hours, not necessarily immediately. Or I don't do notes after 7 p.m. Or I'm adding a 10-minute buffer between sessions. Small edges create safety, safety creates steadiness, and steadiness creates better decisions. So if you're listening to this and you're thinking, oh, I really want my life back, you're not asking for too much. There are ways out of the work to living loop. My work is one path. It's a nervous system first, body-led approach that helps you build boundaries and a practice model that actually supports you. And if you want a deeper breakdown, I did write a full blog on this, which I've linked below. But before you go, I invite you to do one more thing with me. Press your feet down again. Let your shoulders soften. Long exhale. You're allowed to build a practice that lets you work and come home. See you next time. Namaste.